Welcome back. Brian Wu's starting. Should I just end the stream right now? We're screwed. We're screwed against the Yankees team that has been not good as of lately. And yep, it's Brian Wu. Well, so last time I saw you, we lost. We've not won a game since. We've lost 4 in a row. And while the Yankees are injured to hell and back, our chances of winning today are up creek. Up creek without a paddle. Unless we go on a massive tear throughout this road trip, and you win 6 games, we might have a chance. But we got to go on a heater. Can't believe it's actually still possible for us to win the division. But if we can catch heat at the right time, then we'll be looking fine. Not the way I really want to start these streams, but here we are. It seriously feels like it's been too long since I've actually streamed us winning a baseball game. It really has. And I said if things don't change, and I wouldn't be streaming, and honestly it's looking a lot more likely that I could personally call it a season. Unless we catch heat. Going against the New York Yankees, who are 10 wins above us. I don't know if Dan Wilson's even going to survive the rest of the season. We fired Scott Service in the middle of the season, when we knew everything was dead to rights. But what we are trying to do today is get back into it. Because I don't want a lot of these guys to go. I love this core, and I love this team. We're just not doing it. And I think it starts from the top. And if those guys aren't gone soon, or if any of those guys just don't change anytime soon, then it's not going to be good for the next few seasons to come. So is that? Yeah, it's better. So Weston Wilson is playing first base today after what's his name? Naylor re-aggravated a wrist injury, because of course we do. Donovan is in the lineup playing third base today. Emerson at shortstop. Our defense largely hasn't really changed. Ward is playing right field. Somehow we're going against the best pitching team in baseball. And runs per game since June 1st, both of these teams, us and the Yankees, have been crap. Since Judge has been out for injury, both these teams, they do have a better runs per game since June 1st, but not by much. Highlights from the rest of the series that I didn't stream. Wilson from the Rays. Dan Wilson got ejected again, and on a terrible ref call. And the alumni home run derby felt more like the company CEO throwing a pizza party for the workers when there's been serious complaints. Ryan Weathers is going to be pitching for the Yankees starting today. He started well against the Cardinals, has a pretty good ERA. Well, 3.79, I say is, well, maybe that could be more average. Good strikeout rate. Starts up and has that sinker, four seam, sweeper, slider, changeup. Honestly, you can honestly throw any of them at any given time. So Elliot Ramos and Luis Garcia Jr. both were acquired at the deadline. Are with the Yankees. I'm sure we faced quite a few of them. At least those two. With some other key injuries for the Yankees, which would I think include Giancarlo Stanton. And looks like Taylor Ward is going to be our guy to lead off against lefties. And basically, tick-tock for Dan Wilson and this team to really get something going. The game is underway. Very first pitch is a foul tip back to Austin Wells, who's the catcher. No. And bingo card, that is our free space. Low and away ball. All right. 1-1 pitch. Ward is going to foul that one off once again. I do have quite a bit of like swinging or giving up a hit. The 1-2 is low. That's a ball 2. And Ward is going to ground softly to shortstop. Out number 1. I know I shouldn't be pissed at these routine outs, I guess. Do I have announcers say something stupid? No, I don't. But I do have stat that comes up that has nothing to do with the game. I assume because this is the Yankees, I'm going to get a lot of them. Randy Rosarena is batting second. Sweeper just gets in there. Strike 1. Gets in there. Now, Randy is no stranger to Yankee Stadium. Neither is Taylor Ward with the Orioles. Strike 2 looking on the slider. The 0-2, outside, changeup, ball 1. Wow, and no, we might be facing Schlittler tomorrow. 1-2, fouled back. Oh wait, no Schlittler. This Yankees team is really injured. But here's the thing: these are the Yankees. East Coast bias, New York bias. Nothing bad can ever happen to this team. That's won 27 World Series. Oh, swing and a miss. Chase that one upstairs. And that was upstairs. That was pretty damn obvious. That's a ball. You know what? I'm actually not going to put that down. It's not too obvious. It was just a little bit above. Of course, we see it. They don't. Julio Rodriguez now up. 2 outs, nobody on. Julio swings at a four-seamer, fouls it away. Yeah. Yeah. Yankees have the best pitching in the league. We had one of the best. Yankees have the best. God, Julio, what is wrong with you? That was in the damn dirt. All right, how many do I have, like, striking out this many times? No, I don't. Huh. Inning lasts 6 pitches or less. 3 or fewer hits through 6 innings. Well on our way to that. The 0-2 pitch is fouled. And Josh Naylor, after, well, he played well last time. What, 2 home runs? Well, at least last time he played well was 2 home runs. The 0-2 way upstairs. Didn't swing at that one. The 1-2. Low. Good take from Julio. Even count. All right. The 2-2 is upstairs and is a full count for Julio Rodriguez. All right. The 3-2 from Weathers. Ooh. Down and in. He reaches on ball 4. 10-game on-base streak for Julio. A man on first now brings up Dom Canzone. Will not get set down in order, at least for this inning. He got a big lead. I guess he was jumping at first base. First pitch, ball inside. Julio's going to be jumping around. So we got to have some smart base running. We're not going to steal. At least not yet. All right. The 1-1 pitch to Canzone. Ground ball. And it's a barehanded grab. It bounces up off this plate and it's barehanded by the second baseman. It hits the damn bag. Good hit. Goes through his legs and goes off of the bag into his bare hand. Big league play. Well, strands. And it is out number 3. Not even a hard hit. boy, I have no idea if you're going to be able to see that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you can't see the pitching stats. Never mind. Not that it matters. It's just 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Facing 4. So, the start of the game is Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Elliot Ramos. Yeah. Ben Rice is having a career year, 32 home runs, 75 RBIs. I would say he would be an AL MVP frontrunner if it weren't for Yordan Alvarez. And he'll pretty much win it. Brian Wu, starting. Terrible on the road. And he's starting this road trip. All right. Trent Grisham, first pitch he sees is a strike looking. All right. The 0-1 inside, ball 1. One, smoked foul. A lot of lefties. A lot of lefties. The 1-2, low and away. So it's a 2-2 on Grisham. I do have giving up a hit before strike 3. Full count to start the game. Are we going to start this series with a leadoff walk? The 3-2. Straightaway center field. Julio gets there. Thank God. Fly out straight away to center field. Out number 1. Throws a lot of four-seamers. It'll just be a question of whether or not this team can hit those well. Strike 1 looking. 98 miles an hour. I do have a triple-digit fastball from a starter. I can extend that to either starter on the bingo card. Ben Rice is going to foul that one away. He's ahead 0-2. Ben Rice against us, I think it's just the one series at the very beginning. He's had 1 home run at 3 RBIs. He's batting .556 against us. Not a good sample size. The 0-2 pitch, foul. The 0-2. Low. Bowen. The 1-2. Forcing fastball in the same spot. The 2-2. Slider, did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 3. So, full count twice in a row. Oh, am I tired? All right, the full count. The 3-2. Fouled. 99 over the plate. The 3-2. Oh, man. Walks. All right, so already we got a guy on first through a walk. Now up is Elliot Ramos, 34. I'll change that. First pitch, fouled back into the glove. Still a strikeout, or still a strike swinging. I think that's what it... The 0-1. Strike looking. All right. It's an 0-2 count. Any soft ground ball should result in a double play. The 0-2. Ooh, froze him. Locks him up at 98. Strikeout number 1 on the day for Brian Wu. Nice job. A 98. Wow. Nice job. All right. Luis Garcia Jr. So 2 outs are just trying to work around that walk. 26. Oh, that's pretty good. Ball 1. Change up. Grounded. Foul. This is pitch. That's pitch number 20. The 1-1 upstairs. All right. 2-1. On the chalk, strike 2. One more strike, and we'll be out of the inning. We'll strand their leadoff, or not. Is it a leadoff walk? No, it's not. Not a leadoff walk. A one-out walk. The 2-2 pitch. And it's in the right field for an easy stand-up double. Rice is going to be held at third. Because, of course, we can't make things easy. Down to your last damn strike, and you can't. And you surrender an extra base hit. And that was, oh my God, that was way over the plate. And it's just blasted into right field for an easy double. So, we gave up a hit before strike 3. Where's it? There it is. Jazz Chisholm. No up. Fouls the first pitch. Just a little chopper. Do I have facing 6 batters in an inning? It's the first inning, and this is already a massive out 3. Nothing into a 99 fastball. And time is called. Get these damn Yankees off of the field. Hate the evil empire. This will be pitch number 26. Don't throw 3 straight balls. Well, there's 1. We can't allow them any momentum. The 1-2. Inside 4-seam, 99 miles an hour. And Chisholm is going to rocket this one. Oh, that is way foul. On another fastball. We're so lucky that that's a foul ball. The 2-2. In the dirt. We just threw 3 balls. We were ahead 0-2, and they worked it to full again. This is... What is wrong with Brian Wu on the road? I just don't understand what is going on with him. I have to support this guy? Don't walk him. That was pitch number 30, by the way. That's a foul ball. The 3-2. Oh my God. Another foul. Every single strike for Chisholm has been a foul ball. The walk is at third base, by the way. That was an 8-pitch walk. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be pitch number 9 for Chisholm. And this one is going to be blasted to straightaway center field. Thank the Lord Julio Rodriguez is there. 32 pitches. That is terrible. How we left them stranding 2 is a miracle. One hit, no runs out of that. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. No, no, no. 5 batters faced. Young, Raleigh, Donovan. I will be right back. Steak night, I guess. Maybe not. Shoot. Well, it was frozen when I found out that the packaging was punctured just slightly. Oh, Randy Johnson's Mariner debut was in Yankee Stadium. And Cole Young, first pitch is called a ball and is immediately challenged. That's going to be overturned. I can already tell. It was on the chalk. That's going to be challenged by the Yankees, and yep, they get it. The 0-1, way out, ball 1. Ooh. The 1-1 to Young. Did he go around? No, he didn't. Ball 2. Young is going to foul this, puts this in foul territory, and it will stay foul. There we go. Young's the only player to play in every single game this season. And honestly, he's been pretty good. Young has been a bright spot on this team. 2-2 to Young. Nice take outside. Works it to a full count. The 3-2 is going to be popped up into foul territory. All right, the 3-2. Chopped foul. How the hell did that... Where the hell did that bounce from? There is good food in Manhattan. Actually, they're not in Manhattan right now. They're in the Bronx, I think. 3-2. Young is going to... Oh my god. He is going to ground out hard. Takes away a hit. Just completely stole it. Hit well. And it's one hops right to him, and he ends up and kind of stretches it a little bit, but nothing. Cal Raleigh now up, who leads the team in strikeouts. What? Cal? That was a... You serious? That was way outside. That's a strike. Oh my god. No. That is egregious. Why the hell do you not challenge that? And then of course he strikes swinging. Where is it? Not challenging a pitch when you obviously should. Seriously, that was horrible. That was way out. It wasn't way out, but that was out by quite a few inches, and that's ruled a strike, and we don't challenge it. And then he swings, and he goes low. Ball one. He's changing quite a bit about his swing. The 1-2. Change up. Does he go around? Another strikeout. Strikes out again. Now it's Brendan Donovan. Oh boy. Like we got a lot of bad series. Donovan first pitch strike on the sinker. Looks at it. And yes, I'm putting a stake on my back to defrost it faster. It works. Trust me, it works. The 0-1 to Donovan. Low and out. One pitch, four seamers, a ball. Hit safely in 2 of 4 games since his return from injury. The 2-1 is going to be grounded out. Bounces off the pitcher, and he's got a hustle, and that is an offline throw. Donovan is safe at first. Donovan is on with 2 outs. I do not need to be learned about an updated version of Java. Is this going to be ruled an error? It bounced off the end of the bat, and it gets away off of the glove, and then he just throws it away. That is a very tough play for a pitcher. Yeah, that's a terrible throw. That could be ruled a reach on error. But now it's Weston Wilson. I'll be back with the scoring for Donovan in a second. Weston Wilson, first pitch ball. I have no idea what they're going to rule the scoring as. Slider, he lines that foul. He's on at least. I don't know what the scoring is, if that's a reach on error or that's just an infield single. The 1-1 is low. Ball 2. They are ruling it an infield single. That is the official scoring. But we won't get sat down in order again. Actually, we're not going to be sat down in order at all. Well, at least we haven't done it yet. Sinker upstairs. Did he go around? Ooh, no. They're not. They're a check swing really late, and they are saying no, he didn't go. Weston Wilson is low. What? That is a borderline pitch down and in, and if that's called a strike, and if you're reaching for it, why are you not challenging that? Dude, why are you not challenging that? Why are we never challenging at bats? Are we scared? So now it's a full count when it shouldn't. Okay, well, okay, never mind. He gets on anyway. Base hit and a walk, and we now have our first runner in scoring position. Up comes Colt Emerson, hitter number 9. And a mound visit. This will be pitch number 43 for Weathers overall. Ooh, Kobe Bryant out 4 to 6 months after knee. Oh, he just had knee surgery. They're hoping to have him back in time for the playoffs. Hey. Sorry, Kobe. And the Vikings just named Kyler Murray the starter for the season. Well, they're not have to deal with 9 until the inevitable Kyler Murray ACL injury on a non-contact play, or he starts playing Call of Duty. Emerson, first pitch foul. Where is everyone? Well, I've been streaming for quite a bit of time, and we're at the top of the second. This is going to be a long-ass game. The 0-1 fouled? Yes. Fouled back, not into the glove, but that was like 2 inches away. The 0-2. Low and away. Ball 1. The 1-2. Emerson is going to foul it again. What? What am I listening to? What was that? We had some women yelling for some reason. The 1-2 upstairs, forcing fastball 96 miles an hour, even count for Emerson. And another foul. Excuse me. The 2-2. Line on the ground. And Garcia has to circle around and he gets the out himself. Stranding 2. Well, we do get a hit out of that, but we strand not 1, but 2. Due up is George Lombard Jr., Spencer Jones, Ryan McMahon. All right. Let's hope Wu has a way shorter inning than last one. Knock on wood. All right. First pitch to the Lombard. And goes after the first pitch. Is going to be a base hit in the right field. Well, that's a leadoff single right there. There's 1. Spencer Jones now up. Spencer Jones, number 78. Swings it. Whoa. Tries to go yard and swings and misses so hard his hat comes off. Big swing and a miss. Foul. The 0-2. That's a ball. That's in the same spot that Cal didn't swing at. And that's called a ball. Yankees bias. Evil Empire bias. The 1-2. Swings and misses for strike 3. So how many pitches is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is a ground into double play on this pitch, then I can actually mark something off of the card of inning lasting 6 pitches or less, either on offense or defense. but it has to be grounded into a double play. Ryan McMahon, number 19, and a pickoff attempt. There we go. Foul tip into the glove. It's still a strike. So the inning will not last 6 pitches or less, at least not this one. 0-1 is going to be a bunt foul. 41 AL pennants, 27 World Series titles. Their last one was in 2009, and they are starving for another one. Yeah. Talk to Mariners more about World Series droughts. Or the Cleveland Guardians. The 0-2. Jesus. Massive line foul. Strikeout would still be good, them not being able to put the ball in play. Come on. The 0-2. Outside changeup. Ball one. The 1-2. McMahon is going to take it deep to right field. Rob it? No way! He robbed it! Ward! Wow! What a play, Taylor Ward! Wow, what a catch! That was going... Did he much jump at that? Whoa! Oh, that was nearly fan interference. Oh my God, there was a kid reaching over the wall with his glove trying to interfere. Didn't matter. He still caught it. Wow, what a grab. First pitch to Wells is inside, nearly thrown at. Wow, where is that? Home run robbery. Home run robbery by either team. Yeah, that was a hell of a play by Ward. First pitch was a ball. Wells. And then that's on the chalk. Oh, that's challenged by Woo. Woo's going to challenge that pitch. And that looked like it was on the chalk. Yep, that's on the corner. Strike one. You usually don't get those often. Challenging from a pitcher. The 1-1. Strike two. There's a foul tip into the glove. Oh yeah. He tapped his head like that. Heads up challenge from Woo. This will be pitch number 46. 1-2. Inside. Ball two. The 2-2 is fouled. They're getting after him with those high 90s fastballs. The 2-2. Hind wide. He's going to try to get it. He's out. Out at second. Caught stealing, and that's going to be it. Play of the game so far is Taylor Ward. The leadoff single goes out. Stealing. I do mark that with a CS for caught stealing. Wells will continue his at-bat in inning number 3. But what a play from Taylor Ward to completely rob what would have been an absolute home run. That kid, that should be fan interference. That kid should get kicked out. All right, well, top of our order. Speaking of Taylor Ward, he's up first. 1, 2, 3. And it is a scoreless game. Dallas Cowboys practice was delayed 2 hours after a player found an unknown white powdery substance on the field. Jerry Jones called the police. And it was the goal line. Oh wait, that's a joke. Okay, that was funny. That's funny. They're trying to say that the Dallas Cowboys can't score, which they're correct. Oh. We got someone, who's this? Alex Mayer, Director of Baseball Communications. I have no idea what they do. Ward on the first pitch. He's going to chop that one to shortstop. All right. Randy is now up. First pitch he sees is a strike on the paint. The 0-1. Way out. Wow. They're talking about Felix Hernandez and his history at Yankee Stadium. He's kind of dominated here. One out, nobody on. Randy up. The 2-1 pitch. He's going to swing and chop that over to their second, to Chisholm. So how many pitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now up is Julio, who walked in his last at bat. And strike one looking. And Julio changeup is going to be popped out to right. Is it going to bloop? There's 3 guys right there. And Spencer Jones makes the grab. On guess what? Pitch number 7, so I can't even mark it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, on 7 pitches. Can't even mark it. And it almost blooped into right field. Well, that's the first time we've gone out in order today. Due up, Wells is going to continue his at bat, followed by their 1-2, Grisham and Rice. All right. All right, Wells. Is he about to go yard on his first pitch? No. No, he's not. He goes yard. He goes yard to the right. The 0-1 to Wells. It's going to be on the ground, and Wilson just flip it to Woo. Thank you. All right. Now up is their 1-2, Grisham. All right. First pitch to Grisham. Strike 1 looking. Excuse me. And that is called a ball. That's going to immediately challenged by Cal. That is going to get overturned. But how bad it that was on the chalk. Oh yeah. I do have a thing that says bad pitch overturned. I'm not going to count it. That was halfway. If it's way more egregious than that, then I'll mark it. The 0-2 upstairs, ball one. The 1-2 is going to be popped up. Oh, that's foul. The 1-2 fouled. They're going after those. Still 1-2, and the Woo pitch way up and out. Even count. This will be pitch number 57. The 2-2. Another foul ball. They're getting after those. They're not going to swing at anything. They'll swing at fastballs, and they'll run up the pitch count. They don't care about foul balls. Two, and that is going to be roped into right field for back at the wall. Grisham to second. He's in time. A 1-out double. He kind of chokes up a little and puts his hands up closer on the bat to keep that ball in. And a stand-up double. Just like that. Now it was Ben Rice. Ball one. And a mound visit. Now, I think Woo's just in his head. We're going to use a lot of our bullpen, and we're going to be kind of screwed for this series. The 1-0. Strike one looking. 98 miles an hour. So close. So close to triple digits from a starter. All right. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled. Okay. We're ahead. 1-2. But I expect either to throw a ton of foul balls or just 2 straight balls. Because that is how we do. Because we are in our own heads. We are we're our own worst enemy. As always, feel free to like and subscribe. It does help me out. The 1-2. What did I say? Foul ball. 1-2 fouled again. They're going to go after everything that they see in the zone. Now they're talking about Don Mattingly. Okay, how many foul balls are you going to throw? I have no idea why the hell they're talking about Don Mattingly. It's quite frankly distracting. Stat comes up that has nothing to do with the game. The 1-2. Slider, did he go around? Yes, he did. That is out number 2. Elliot Ramos. This is going to be a long game. First pitch, inside, ball 1. It's a lot of pitches. No ground balls. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1, Ramos fouls that one. It's a 1-2 count. Again. The 1-2. Ramos is going to lift this one. Oh, guess what? Into foul territory. All right. The 1-2. Wu is grinding right here. This is going to be pitch number 71. This is going to be pitch number 23 of this inning. Because they are swinging at everything and they're getting foul balls. This one's going to be grounded. Emerson, throw to first. You got it. Side gets retired. Thank God. Still, just painful at bats. Did he strike out? Yes, 1 strikeout, 1 hit. That's it. Cool. 1 strikeout. All right. 4, 5, 6. Canzone, Young, Raleigh. Now, can we please get some offense? At times, it is really painful. How we haven't given up a run yet, I don't know. But in the top of the fourth, our offense needs to actually do something. Canzone, his first pitch, way out on the sweeper. Ball one. And the sweeper also out. So it's a 2-0 count. Can he work this into a walk? Or at least anything that isn't an out? Oh, strike one. Look. That's a no challenge when you should. Because that would have been out. The 2-1. Oh, guess what? Now that's a strike inside. The 2-2. No, you would have walked. Now it's a full count. My bad. Now it's updated. 3-2. Fouls. Three two. Foul. Lengthy at bat here. That was way upstairs, bro. You would have walked. You would have walked had you challenged. You would have walked had you not damn swung. Where is it? So you struck out swinging on an obvious ball, and you had a 2-0 count, and you couldn't turn that into a walk. I'm just flabbergasted. Why he's now starting to get really selfish. Cole Young now up. Upstairs sweeper. And fouled back into the glove. Strike one. Come on, Cole. The 1-1. Upstairs. Cole Young is going to lift this one up to shallow left. Shortstop gets it. 2 down. All right, Cal's now up. He struck out in his last at bat. Outside changeup. Ball one. The 1-0. Low sweeper. It's a 2-0 count. To a pitch inside slider. It is a 3-0 count. Okay. I bet you he's going to swing 3 times. Bet you anything is going to swing 3 times. Oh, that one found the corner. He didn't swing. Strike 1. Three one. Cal. Left field. Shallow left. We go 1, 2, 3. Again. Scoreless moving into the bottom of the 4th. Due up is their 4, 5, 6. Garcia, Chisholm, and Lombard. All juniors. That's weird. I just realized something. If we lose, I'll be 1 game closer to Dan Wilson hopefully getting fired. And quite a few of the front office, too. Guess I'm a Yankees fan. Oh, wow. Mariners are going to face the Brewers in the final series of this road trip. So it's the Yankees, Astros, Brewers. This is going to be tough for them. But it's okay because they can tank or hopefully lose to get Dan Wilson fired. Garcia, I think, had the double in the last inning. Fouls off the first pitch. And then we'll look at a ball down below on the changeup. A 91 changeup. You don't see those often. Garcia is going to pop this one out to Julio for out number 1. Jazz Chisholm. I'm just now looking at my bingo card and I see Naylor swings at the first pitch. Yeah, that's not happening. Unless he somehow comes into pinch hit, which that's probably not going to happen. Chisholm swings and misses a chop. He chases that one. Yo one. Ooh. Looks at that one. I actually might want to start rooting for the Yankees at this point. More losses, the more likely it is for Wilson to get fired. Or at least someone in the front office, Hollander or DePoto, to be ousted as president. And Chisholm goes out swinging. Great. Just great. Lombard now up. Chisholm, what are you swinging at? I'm sure a lot of Yankees fans want this guy's head. Lombard singled earlier today. We'll look at a strike, 98 miles an hour. Wu is certainly throwing a lot of close to triple digits, 98s, 99s, 97s. Just 100. Yo one. A little bit outside. Nope. The 1-1 pitch. Lombard is going to ground this one to Colt Emerson. And he ran hard, and that is going to be a quick ground out. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the fourth for the Yankees. And now we're going to go into the top of the fifth. Still scoreless. I'm shocked. And this is the first inning we haven't surrendered a hit. Yeah, just one strikeout. All right, due up is Donovan, Wilson, Emerson. Man. What is new? How are the other teams in our division doing? Although they don't play until later. I'm sure the Yankees are loving the fact that the Red Sox and Blue Jays are just beating up on each other for a series. So this Cooperstown Little League had a pin, a big dumper with just a big ass. And you're right, that's what he's been on this team. Ass. Donovan will look at a strike. Neil 1. Donovan is gonna swing and miss. I think they're just not realizing that they're on the broadcast. The 0-2, Donovan outside. Ball one. The 1-2. Ooh. Four-seam fastball that nearly looked... Wow, that's 95? I doubt that. So Donovan with the weird infield base hit in his last at-bat. 2-2, he's going to ground softly to shortstop. Out number one. Ugh. Smile, even though you're in a lot of pain. Weston Wilson. So happy that this guy's up and not Josh Naylor. Does not go. Ball one. Even I don't like that call. I do have being sat down on order 4 times. We've been sat down 3 times. Or sorry, twice. Called strike. Strike 2 low. My bad. 1-2. Chops at it, and it goes right to the pitcher's glove. Out number 2. Now up is Emerson. Runs per game this season, we are dead last. We have the worst offense in baseball. Emerson, first pitch, swing and a miss. Trying to go yard. And the 0-1 slider, does it go? Called a ball. Wow. Doesn't go, and that was on the chalk, and that was called a ball. Even though slightly outside of that same zone is called a strike. On the Mariners. Emerson swings and misses. Way inside. On the 2-seamer. Really chases that one. One, two. Jesus. Side retired in order on a strikeout swinging extremely obvious. That is now three innings in a row we have gone out in order. No hits. And only 1 hit since the second inning. Sorry, no hit since the second inning. Due up is their 7-8-9. Jones, McMahon, Wells. How's this steak going? I'm now thawing a steak between my legs. So, oh, never mind. I think we will. I think they're gonna try and have Wu go for hopefully 5. All right. Wu is still out there. This will be pitch number 81. Jones going to lead things off. That's a weird stance. Fouls off the first pitch. Yo 1. And Jones is going to pop this out to center right. Julio's going to get underneath it. 2 pitches in, and we're 1 away. And yes, I said we are 1 away. McMahon, foul, first pitch. Yo 1. Check swing, foul. Wait, is Rob Refsnyder actually retiring? He's like, you can't fire me, I quit. Ooh, what the hell, man? Strikeout swinging from McMahon. Chases one down below. A pitcher's duel it has been. This is, if he goes out in 1 pitch, then I can mark something on the card. Oh, shoot. Robbie Oots is out for the season? A neck injury? Ouch. Yo 1, outside slider. The 1-1 to Wells. Popped up foul. This could just be only a 9-pitch inning. Ferrer is warming up. The 1-2. Down below on the slider, even count. I'm fine with that. 2-2. Sorry, I had to mute that. How this game is a pitcher's duel? I have no idea. No challenge. That EQC Tracer would have had it as a strikeout. That's called a ball, and no one challenges. Three two. On the ground. Flipped. All right. Brian Wu somehow goes to 5 innings. 5 shutout innings. How is that possible against this team and with Brian Wu being as bad as he is on the road? All right, 1, 2, 3. It's Ward, Rosarena, Rodriguez. Can mark something off the card if we have 2 or fewer hits this inning. Huh. Top of the 6th. I told you this was going to be a long game. And it's a pitcher's duel for some reason. Now they decide to make it a pitcher's duel. All right. Ward will look at a sweeper that gets in there, strike 1. We've been see how Weathers has sat down 10 in a row. Low sinker, ball 1. Change up, strike 2 looking. Vargas is throwing tonight for Tacoma, according to Dan Wilson. Brash is lightly throwing on the mound, but is not going to be a bullpen arm. The 1-2. Upstairs, four-seamer barely takes it. Two, and that's close, and that's going to be challenged. That's going to be challenged. And I don't think that's going to be overturned. That's called a ball. And it is a ball. Yankees are going to lose their first challenge. All right. The 3-2 to Ward. And he's not even going to walk. And he's not even going to have any effort going to first. Randy Rosarena now. He's 0 for 2 today. Strike one looking. Okay. Percentage of runs scored via the home run ball. Wow, Mariners are number 1. Yankees are number 2. Inside four-seamer. The 1-1. Low changeup. Ball 2. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Randy. Smoked. Foul. Two. Randy is going to take this one deep to right field. That's a home run! Randy just goes the other way for a solo home run. Wow. That's certainly something. Our second hit of the game results in a home run. And it's now 1-0 Mariners. Raise the trident and start playing guitar with it. Julio's now up. But in the top of the 6th inning, the Mariners strike blood first. Julio, first pitch. What? That's a strike? That was so low. That's not challenged. Oh my God. Why do we have problems challenging these obvious calls when we are at bat? Makeup call? No, it's not a makeup call. The 1-1. Lined. Oh my God. Caught. He jumped like Mario to get that one. That is. Julio is the unluckiest player in baseball. Those are the sort of hits that usually get him singles. Now, Weathers is now at pitch number 101. Brings up Dom Canzone, first pitch strike down below. Nice take. And then just a bit outside, ball 2 takes that one. The 2-0. Low. Doesn't even go. Ball 3. It is a 3-0 count. This could be the last batter Weathers is going to face. Strike one looking. Three one. Fouled. The bullpen is up for the Yankees. 3-2, and he will walk. This is likely going to be the last one that Weathers is going to face. I think he's done. 105 pitches. Can't get a quality start. Okay, well, the Mariners lead by 1 after a solo home run from Randy Rosarena. Can this steak defrost any faster? It's a fat ribeye. That's actually 2 fat ribeyes, now that I look at it. I have no idea if what's on my hands is condensation, or if that's potential steak juices seeping in. There is packaging, but I had to put it in plastic wrap because the packaging is kind of when it came to me, it was perforated a little bit, so I didn't want it to like oxidize. So I put it straight in the freezer for a while and left it in there. It looks fine. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any signs of crap on it. So, who is coming up for the Yanks? And it is Tim Hill. First pitch ball way down below. And that is all right. 1-0, and he's a sidewinder. And Young is going to chop this one to second. And he's out. But in the 6th, the Mariners strike blood first. Whatever. And yes, I do mean whatever. Because a 1-0 lead means absolutely nothing for this team. I doubt that Brian Wu is coming up. But warming up was Ferrer. Are they gonna go with him? For the 6, 7, 8 innings? They are. All right. Ferrer is now relieving Brian Wu after 5 shutout innings. This bullpen is not trustworthy at all. Grisham is now up. They're back to the top of their lineup. First pitch strike looking. Holy, five innings pitched with no runs. Last time that happened on the road was Bryce Miller in Detroit on my birthday. What the hell? 1-2. Oh, it was nearly thrown at inside. Ball 2. Okay, their video came out. So remember when I said there was screaming back in the first inning? Well, someone got a video of it. I guess a crazy Karen was like jumping up with her perfect daughters for getting that foul ball. So it's a 2-2 count after 5 pitches. That was a foul ball, and then time was called. Low and out sinker, 99 miles an hour. Full count. Oh, Guess what? Bingo card. I do need to bring it up. 3 or fewer hits through 6 innings. We've had 2. And Grisham is going to take this one to right center. Oh, Julio. Who got it? Julio got it. All right. All right. Bryce now up. Ooh, a swing and a miss on the slider. The 0-1. Foul sinker, 99 miles an hour. There we go. Now that's correct. I always keep forgetting to do that. I apologize. Excuse me. I always keep burping as well. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. A slider down and away is strike 3 swinging. Yes, I'm actually... Why am I rooting for the Yankees? Because then Dan Wilson will get fired faster. Oh, man. Elliot Ramos. Oh, he was a Giant. That's why. Strike 1 looking. Low changeup. Ball 1. One. Ooh! No way that's 98 miles an hour. One, two in the dirt. Changeup. Ball 2. Even count. Ferrer's 2-2. Sinker fouled. Yep. Wow. Ferrer goes through the order like it's nothing with 2 strikeouts. Okay. I'm honestly shocked that we've held the Yankees scoreless for 6. I know their offense isn't that good either, but they've been injured to hell and back, so this means nothing if we can't get our offense going. Still, 2 strikeouts. Nice job, Ferrer. Maybe you can stay out there for another inning. Due up is Raleigh Donovan Wilson. We'll see if Tim Hill is going to stay out there. He likely will because he only pitched 1 out. All right, after an efficient inning from Ferrer. Damn, that's good. All right. Hill is back out there. First pitch ball to Cal. Top of the 7th. Cal is going to ground to shortstop. One down. It's always these games come down to the wire, and they're like pitch. They are pitchers' duels. Us against the Yankees, or the Yankees just destroy us. Donovan, the only other guy to have a base hit for us today. Sinker inside. And Donovan is going to ground this one to Chisholm. Easy out number 2. 2 down. In how many pitches? 4? 2 or less, and that's going to be... I can mark that on the card. Weston Wilson. First pitch inside slider. No local telecast. It's going to be exclusively on ESPN. I might not even be able to get that. We'll see if I'm actually able to stream it. And Wilson is going to ground to third base. Hill will retire the side in order. And guess what? Is that what, 4 times? Yes, that is. I can still mark something off the damn bingo card. Where is it? Sat down in order 4 times. That's pathetic. And what's worse, I can't mark 6 or less pitches because that was 7. The juniors now up. Garcia, Chisholm, Lombard. Is Ferrer going to stay out there? I would certainly hope so. I will be right back. Looks like Ferrer's going to stay out there. Ooh. Wow. What a play from Junior. April 26, 1990, completely robbing a home run. Because Ken Griffey Jr. is amazing, and he destroyed Yankee Stadium when he was healthy. Oh, come on. It's not Ferrer. Why? Why is it Michael Rucker? Ferrer was amazing. Why is it Rucker? Didn't he pitch yesterday? Again, I don't understand these decisions. Like, Ferrer was pretty damn good. So, wait, Spire's suspension is over, it seems like. This is weird because Ferrer was great, and you now have a righty reliever coming out to face Garcia. Mother Rucker. Oh, they're saying that Rucker's been doing a pretty good job when you know that he fails the eye test so often. First pitch strike. So I guess what we're saving Spire and potentially Munoz for 8 and 9. Ball one. They're talking about Sir Anthony Dominguez potentially coming in. That's an instant loss. You know, it would have maybe helped having a 5-man rotation for a long time and having Luis Castillo pitch from the bullpen. But we traded him for a reason. So we're not being serious about going to the postseason at all. And the second I say that, that's in the right field, and that's going to be off the wall, and Garcia is going to get to second base. Congratulations, Michael Rucker. The tying run is now in scoring position because of you. And that is what? The second leadoff hit today. One more, and that's a mark on the card. Now it's Chisholm, who now represents the go-ahead run. Just go ahead and do it, Chisholm. High leverage, and you put in Rucker when Ferrer pitched so well in the last inning. I don't care if he doesn't have enough stamina. That's not. Sorry, it's not a ball. Or that's not a strike. I just don't understand what. I don't understand it. 2-0. Well, he does look like that one for a strike. Just go ahead and do it, Chisholm. Just blast it. It's fouled. And it's on the ground. It's going to get through. Base hit. What did I say? What did I say? Wait, he was being waved home. Oh, no. Okay, no, but still, it's runners on the corners. Still no outs. Back-to-back hits. And now they got runners on the corners. Thank you, so much, Dan Wilson. Thank you for putting Rucker in. Now we know who to fire. Now we know who to blame for this loss. In a high leverage situation, you put him in. And you're going to spout the same shit you always do in press conferences. And the fans are going to be so pissed off. Now it's Lombard. Runners on the corners. No outs. And a mound visit. Great effort by Cole to try and just jump in there and get it. The infield is in. First pitch is a strike. If somehow no ball is being put in play. Chisholm takes off, swing and a foul. The 0-2. Oh, you bitch. Time was called on the pickoff attempt. My guy. Hello. How's it going? Well, it's very painful watching this Mariners team. In fact, I might as well just be rooting for the Yankees. So we keep on losing, and we hopefully clean house front office wise, or Wilson gets fired early. The 0-2 pitch. Lombard is going to... Yeah, it's foul. Yeah. Our high leverage arm in the bottom of the seventh is Michael Rucker. When Ferrer had double-digit pitches but 2 strikeouts. And kept them scoreless in the 6th. And another pickoff attempt. No go. Does Rucker know the rule? And the bullpen is warming up. Bizzardo and Sir Anthony Dominguez. I guess the Spire's not going to go today. The 0-2. Jesus Christ, that was way outside. The 1-2. Did he go around? No. No check swing called either. Holy shit, a swing and a miss. And does he get him? Oh, no, he doesn't. Chisholm steals, but it is a strikeout swinging. So it really, nothing changes. No more chance for a double play. Chisholm does steal second. Honestly, that's a really good location. Chisholm is just really fast. Yeah. Yeah, Chisholm's just really fast. The infield is in. Runners on second and third. Oh! Did that follow through really not hit him? Like, he nearly went down. Like, he nearly swung in that bat nearly. That was nearly a batter's interference. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lombard just completely follows through. That would have been a really uncomfortable throw. Somehow, some way. Chisholm was nearly caught stealing. Rutgers are now behind. It's 2-1. If these baseballs are not put in play, this would be a massive out. If this is going to be a strikeout or it is now a 3-1 count. For Spencer Jones. (3-1). Jones is going to blast this one too far to the right. If I will be absolutely shocked if Rucker does not put this ball in play. No fouls, and actually strikes him out, because that would be massive. Keeping the Yankees scoreless. But this could be the game right here. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Runners on second and third. And Rucker will step off. Sorry, sirens go by. And that cutter is going to be too much inside. Bases are now loaded. Not the worst thing in the world, because there is a double play opportunity, but I don't know why we have not been turning those over lately. Bizzardo and Dominguez are warming up. They're ready to go. Rucker's staying out there. Oh, man. If this... just blast one, McMahon. Just go ahead and do it. End my suffering. Because I know exactly what's going to happen. Called strike, by the way. Misses the corner. Ball 1. Game. The go-ahead run is at second. Game tying run is 90 feet away. Low cutter, ball 2. And mound visit. Yeah. Danny boy, you got no one to blame this on but yourself. The 2-1. Ground ball is going to get through. Good going. The Yankees now take the lead. After a 2-run single from McMahon. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, now Dan Wilson decides to make a pitching change. When we're already in the shit, it's going to be probably Bizzardo coming out. Yep. Three hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. Can't even record 2 outs. That's how much this guy sucks. And how many batters faced, by the way? 5. Wasting a completely unexpected effort from Brian Wu. And Ferrer, I guess, as well. Whatever. I'm numb. I'm used to it at this point. Because Dan Wilson is a complete moron. How is it possible that we keep on mismanaging our bullpens? Oh, that was off of the end of the bat, too. That wasn't even a good hit. Yankees have the top wild card spot currently. We are 4 games back of a wild card spot. And it is a complete mess between pretty much everyone else in the AL. Wells back up. Edward Bizzardo now up. Wells swings and is going to be popped up into... And it's going to fall down. Everyone's safe. Bases are loaded again. We still haven't gotten a second out. And it was a bloop. That was so much hang time into right. That was shallow right field, by the way. That went straight up. And you're telling me that no one was able to get it? Grisham now up, swings and misses on the first pitch. Oh, Ward. It's Ward's been playing right field when he's mainly been left field for a lot of his career. I'm so ready for Dan Wilson to be fired. Grisham, ground ball, gets through the left side for a base hit. And McMahon is going to round and cuts him off. So that is now 2 more runs scored. This is... Oh my god. This is absolutely shambolic. Now it's Ben Rice. That's all. I think those are both earned for Rucker. One ball, make that 2 balls. Grisham at first, Wills, or Grisham at, what? Grisham at first, Wells at second. And it is now a 3-0 count. We are about to load the bases for the 3rd time this inning. They've been playing small ball all game. They've had 8 hits tonight. 3 of them have been doubles. Smoked fouled. The 3-1. Rice will pop this one out to left field. Holy shit, it's an out. And it keeps everyone put. And Ramos is going to, wow, pop out. Everyone goes to the plate. I'm so sick of Dan Wilson. He can't manage a bullpen, and he can't help our offense do anything, and he keeps on saying the same shit in press conferences to just not help us. He's saying, like, it's coming. We hope. It's hoping. We got a lot of fan support. No, you don't. No, you don't, Dan. You do not have fan support. So how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, but they were not earned. They were earned on Rucker. Coming out for the Yankees is Brent Hedrick. Asshole Honda Civic outside. Just races past. Now we look. Now it just looked to the bullpen, and we look so defeated. Who is it? What? Emerson, Ward, or Rosarena? Yep. This guy's a 1.52 ERA. How are we expected to hit off of this guy? Just end this game quickly. Really? Emerson's challenging that? Yep, and we lose that challenge. Oh wait, a starter did one of our starters face 6 in an inning? Did Wu face it? No. Surprisingly not. Foul ball. So it is a no-2 count for Emerson. Upstairs. And Emerson strikes out swinging. Anything to make this game go by faster is amazing. Ward now up. And we're now getting desperate. Swing and a miss from Ward. Ward. Ground foul. And Ward strikes out swinging. All right, now up is Randy, who had the solo home run. Not that that mattered. And Randy's going to pop this one out to right. Thank God this end. Thank God. Bullpen retires the side quickly, so this game is close to being over. Please just put in a leverage arm so you can quickly get out of the eighth. Jeez, when was the last time I streamed a game where we won? Feels like so long ago. So who's going out? Oh boy, it's Sir Anthony Dominguez. So we are giving out 2 more runs. So we're now down by 3, and we're still throwing balls like it's nothing. Fouls. I should have had a drink during the stream. Gonna go on an 18-game losing streak at this rate. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, I'd take anything to get Dan Wilson fired. I'd go on a massive losing streak. I would lose every single game for the rest of the season if it meant that Dipoto was going to be ousted, Hollander was fired, Wilson was fired. Because this is not a team that cares. We have all of the talent in the world, and yet our front office can't do anything to solve all of our problems. They're not investing in good players. They're not investing in players that can help us. And we always rush prospects. Garcia's going to ground out to Cole Young. Somehow more effective than Michael Rucker. And us just been horribly unlucky playing in an extremely pitcher-friendly ballpark at home. Coming in with so many expectations in our 50th season, and we were just not able to build off a lot. Yeah, nice delayed swing, Chisholm. And I can tell that a lot of the players are trying a lot. But injuries have not helped, which are some things you kind of have to expect in a season. But it's what we do with those injuries and how we come back from them that matter, and we haven't been able to do that. I don't even remember the last time we scored 5 runs. I'm actually curious of that myself. When was the last time we scored 5 runs? August 2nd, in a win against the Twins. That was when we won 7-6. Strikeout looking, and that's being challenged by Chisholm. Ooh, called a strike, and that is a ball. Barely. Chisholm is on with a walk. What the hell happened? Chisholm gets caught in between. He's picked out. What the hell just happened? That, Chisholm, what the hell were you doing? Yeah, he was picked off, and he was way off the... Wilson gets the ball, and he just charges, and Young was ready there. Wow. So the one-out walk gets picked off in between first and second. Swing and a miss for Lombard. The 1-2 count. I would be happier if this was at least just a watchable game. I just wish we were it's I wish we were good enough but we still lose late, cuz that means we're watchable. We're not even that. We just always fold. Like, we can't play a full 9 innings. Can't be watchable when we only get 4 hits a game. No. Well, no, think about it like this. We don't have 4 hits in a game. We have 2. So technically, you're wrong. We don't get 4 hits a game. We get 2. And our pitchers, they get ahead in the count, and then immediately throw 2 balls, and then like 5 foul balls in a row. And nearly fucking throws at him. Full count. I feel so bad for some of the guys that are really trying on this team. Cole Young has made an effort that he wants to be on this team. That's going to be fouled. Young has been great at second base. Julio has largely been solid at center field. Randy somehow half-asses at in left sometimes. We have JP, who can't make a throw anymore from third or short. I was going to help a couple hits or walks in the bottom just to get our hopes up. Popped, foul ball, and once again, we're just going to look at it. How many pitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 pitch at bat. Either blast one or walk it. I'm so sick of just staying in this game. Broken bat, foul ball. Oh, man. It means I have to stay here longer. Ooh. This is an 11 pitch at bat for Sir Anthony Dominguez. And it's another fucking foul. I just want to be done. Those fans really wanted to stay at Yankee Stadium for this game. I don't think we're going to fire Wilson, unfortunately. Hold on. Emerson, thigh high, he is out. Long at bat results in an out for the Yankees. 1 walk. But it doesn't matter. All right, top of the ninth. Too much leverage from last year and injuries and players underperforming. Something has to change. If it's not him, then who? because the massive shakeups we've had this year have not panned out. Something has to change quick. Injuries and you guys have had the same issues as the Reds. Injuries and underperforming. Did you guys make any trades? Yes, we traded away Luis Castillo, and also traded for Taylor Ward from the Orioles. I know, Tack Turtle, you have history with Luis Castillo as a Reds fan. As a player, he's probably a nice guy. Ward, not a hard hit ball until his 5th game. What an awful trade. Yeah. Well, we got Ward because his slugging, well, not because his slugging was down, but because his on base percentage was good. Could at least get on base. Our dugout just looks so defeated. We've had a lot of expectations just put on us, and we don't do anything with that. Gino has sucked. It's been hard all year. David Bednar is now up. Strike one, looking, I think. Or maybe, no, I would say swinging, unless I completely missed that. What number is he? What number is he? There, 53. The 1-1. Curveball gets in there for a strike. I think we were trying to trade Suarez, but nobody wanted him. You guys had the chance to do the funniest thing in the world, trading him to the Mariners. Even though he was hurt, he could have seriously been a spark plug for us because of what he means to this organization. But yeah, he has not been good for a while. And when you watch as much baseball and you try to stream it, Julio strikes out swinging because of course he does. It has been doing a number on my mental health, and I'm going to be honest, I've been struggling. I've been struggling on really whether or not to see a lot of streams from me. And I know like it would be a cop out to not stream when we suck and only see my face when we're really good. But I think there's a reason why a lot of people just don't stream baseball seasons as much as I've been trying to do. And this is it. If you see a team play bad for a long time, it does a number on you. And when you have a lot of games going long, you start to notice problems and they don't change at all. What else am I supposed to think other than we suck? And the people that I care a lot about, and the things that I care a lot about when I do try to stream is you guys. You guys just staying here and chatting with me about baseball and Mariners, I absolutely love it. It really does get my mind off the game and at least just talk about something else other than having to watch this. And having an interactive element. Having an interactive element has really, really tried to keep my mind off of, or at least just wanting to have some sort of things to really converse with you guys about. And I'm now starting to see why it's hard to do for baseball season. You probably see just recaps on Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And that's just about not just what people can like handle, but it's you don't I guess you don't need to watch all of the games. You just need to watch the highlights or maybe just look at the stats and just see, what happened. 162 games is a lot. I can imagine. I mean, hockey is not much. Hockey and basketball are much better. You're like 81, 82 games. The 1-2 to Canzone. He's going to. Oh, what? Oh my God, that's an infield single. Jazz Chisholm just. Is that an error on Chisholm? You know what? I'm gonna call that an error on Chisholm. Because you know what? Jazz Chisholm, I don't like. He bobbles it twice. Reds have the worst offense in baseball, so I feel the Rocky fans. Statistically, Mariners have the fewest runs per game. Oh, Chisholm is grabbing at his ankle. He's injured. He doesn't look that good. Ooh, he's grabbing at his ankle. Something happened. Maybe I'll just call that an infield single. 29th with runners in scoring position. Yeah. Well, you can't get out with runners in scoring position if you don't have runners in scoring position. Chisholm is still down. He was grabbing at his ankle. That doesn't look good. Did he fall down on? Did he twist something? Oh wait, which ankle was it? Was it his right one? Ooh. He kind of recoiled. That doesn't look good. What was I saying? Yes. I always want to have. I really wanted to go into doing these games with a positive attitude, not necessarily thinking that we were really going to repeat, or not repeat, or just play good baseball all the time. Achilles or ankle? No, I think he was more grabbing at his ankle. I can't tell. So quite a few headlines today. Adley Rutschman made his Red Sox debut tonight. Nathan Eovaldi from the Rangers was placed on 15-day IL, elbow inflammation. Astros, this is their second day of 12. They're playing teams under 500, so the Astros are going to have a cakewalk schedule. Angels fired all 3 of their pitching coaches. I know Achilles is your ankle. The Achilles is the tendon. It's in the back of the ankle. He was grabbing more at the ankle bone on the side. I should have been more specific. Chisholm is staying out there. Say what you want about him. He's a trooper. He was grabbing at the side of his ankle quite a bit. I don't know if he was just like twisted it or just a sprain, but he's still there. Young Wolfow. Yeah. Positive attitude. I really, really wanted to have a lot of this going into the season, and it's just it's not our year. And what sucks is it honestly could have been with all the momentum being AL runners up last season. And it hasn't panned out. And that's the story for us. 50 seasons and nothing's worked out. No, I've not seen the major league movies. It's a hard road. You got to remember it's a game. Keep perfecting your craft. I do thank you. I thank you, Tech Turtle, for on the ground. Chisholm is going to take it, and nearly grounded to a double play. We actually just grounded to fielder's choice. How does one feign an injury and yet make a play that nearly goes into a double play? And Chisholm is clearly limping. It's going to be the Brewers and Rays World Series 2, and someone's going to get there first. I wouldn't mind if it's those two. I think they've been playing well, both teams. Swing and a miss, and fielder's indifference. Fielder's indifference sends Cole over to second. Upstairs. Please watch at least the first Major League movie and watch Bob Uecker announce for a shit team. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Upstairs for seam. Did he go? Yes, thank God he does. Please, this game is almost over. Just strike out, Cal. That's what you do best. You changed your swing, and this is what happens. If this is our tank... All right. The 1-2. Rev up those tanks. 1 run on 3 hits. I'm actually happy. Rev up those tanks. It's time. Credit to Brian Wu. He pitched very well today. Our bullpen struggles and our completely dysfunctional offense completely screwed the pooch. Ton of shorts too. Watch them after this game. You know what I mean. Don't get too down, buddy. I'll try not to. Thank you so much, Tactile, for your uplifting comments and your perspective, especially on the Cincinnati Reds. I know that's your team. Mariners lose 4-1. Unfortunately, no bingos on the bingo card unless hard hit ball results in an out. We nearly had triple-digit fastball from a starter. I didn't really see or hear any tarps off. I actually might take that off the bingo card entirely. Yeah. I probably won't see you tomorrow because the game is exclusively on ESPN. I might not really be able to get that entirely. Thank you so much for doing your best to support the channel. Like and subscribe, even though it is what it is for the Mariners. However, I will make a commitment. I will make a commitment right now. I never said I was just doing the Mariners. Isn't there another Seattle team? One that had a lot of success lately? Might have done something well in February. And is being overlooked at again. Nah, can't think of anything. Maybe in September. Maybe in September. That team will actually be something to look forward to. I don't know. Can't think of anything. All right. Thank you for supporting, like, and subscribe. It does help me go a long way. Till next time. See you later.